どいてもらいます。
Spiritus Ramuh introduces the deep sea bird bosses. There are two forms when it comes to them, a blue and a dark red form. Let's focus on the blue one first. The blue form grants the birds the following. All elements are absorbed except for thunder and holy, all attack types are resisted, and you cannot delete their turns. When it comes to the red form, you will not be able to gain any brave. Now let's take a look at their HP thresholds. The bosses will be in their blue form from the start of the fight through to 69%. They will then switch into the red form at 69% and stay in that form until 9%. At 89%, the bosses will gain an additional turn in a row and will do a guaranteed AoE HP attack on their next turn. This will also restore the HP and grant themselves frame buffs. At 39%, they will gain an additional turn again. When they do this, they will reduce your party's brave and add it to their current value before their next AoE attack on their next turn. This attack will also grant them frame buffs. When it comes to getting them to 9%, both of them will heal up to 40% of their HP. One of them will be in the red form, while the other one will be in the blue form with the same effects both active at the same time. They will then immediately enter a 20-turn force time. Their force ability, this time, cleanses all debuffs, ignores HP reductions, and it can hit quite hard. You can't push them past 9%. This threshold cannot be skipped and it is guaranteed. They will not heal if you are in force time or in a summon phase or in a BT phase. After they have healed themselves, you have an option to either get rid of them or to wait out the force time. If you wait out the force time, the bosses will die. However, you have to make sure you have enough damage and enough turns, as S rank will require you to defeat them within 50 turns. Now let's see what their force gauge does. When it comes to the force gauge, when at 0% filled, it lowers brave damage dealt. When 30% filled, it will lower speed greatly. And when at 50% filled, it will lower your attack greatly. When it comes to their force ability, they will use Storm Surge when in their blue form or Dark Surge in the red form. Their force time lasts for 4 turns. After healing themselves once they've hit 9%, that force time will then last for 20 turns. When it comes to the grading system, it is as follows. When the bosses reach below 90% of their HP, grade D is obtainable. When below 70% of their HP, grade C is obtainable. When both are below 10% of their HP, grade B is obtainable. When all the trials have been completed, it will either award grades S or A based on how many turns you have. If you have above 76 turns, it will award grade B. Let's take a look at the farming board requirements. You need a green, blue or dark crystal character, sword, greatsword and spear character, a Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 12 and a Final Fantasy Type 0 character. In terms of the characters you can use Orin, Beatrix, Jack Garland, Galoof, Raziel, Lunafreya, Celeste, Maria, Minwu, Machina, Hope, Kain, Siderains, Core, Gladio, Simo, Desh, Yang, Fusoya and Reno. Ashe is the only character to gain a rework here since Laguna's rework came in early for global. At crystal level 55, Nordswain's glow gains +4 uses. It becomes a 5 hit brave and 4 hit HP attack, brave potency of 77% per hit, allows for 150% stolen max brave overflow, it deals 50% splash damage to enemies, and it also improves magic attack up. Crystal level 60, Heaven's Wrath gains +4 uses. It becomes a 5 hit brave and 4 hit HP attack, brave potency of 76% per hit, it allows for 150% stolen max brave overflow, deals 50% splash damage to enemies, it also improves physical attack up and max brave up, it grants max brave up to the party for 6 turns, and it grants Ashe brave attack plus for 6 turns. When it comes to Ashe's EX, Maelstrom's Bolt, it increases the EX recast gauge speed by 10%, becomes a 5 hit brave and 3 hit HP attack, brave potency of 120% per hit, and it extends Dynast King's bloodline to 9 turns. When using Arc Blast, it becomes a 5 hit brave and 4 hit HP attack, brave potency of 120% per hit, and it also gives the enemies paralyze. When it comes to the Aldi, Nescience's Verdict, I know I messed that name up. It becomes a 4 hit Brave and 4 hit HP attack, Brave potency of 120% per hit, extends Noble Vow to 9 turns, and it gives Northswain's Glow and Heaven's Wrath +1 uses. When using HP attack Queen's Order, it becomes a 6 hit Brave and 3 hit HP attack, Brave potency of 80% per hit. It also grants Magic Attack up, Physical Attack up, and Max Brave up for the party for 6 turns. It is instant turn rate and it does not increase the turn count. Ashe's FR weapon is called the Ultimate Blade, and her partner is Edge. The ability is called Mist Breaks Fulmination, and the HP damage bonus will go up by doing the following: 20% when a party member uses a Thunder ability, 20% when a party member uses a Holy ability, and 20% when all party members have 4 or more buffs. Ashe's BT weapon also arrives and it is called the Tunesol. The BT effect is called the Emperor's Edict for 6 turns and it allows the following: 50% Brave damage dealt, 50% Brave damage cap up, 20% HP damage cap up, 30% Stolen Brave overflow, any excess HP healing is converted to Brave, and all enemies will not be able to buff themselves or gain any Brave when this burst effect is up. The additional attack from the burst effect is as follows. It is a 5 hit AoE Brave and HP attack that is executed thrice with 60% Brave damage. It grants 150% overflow, self-Brave heal by 30% of damage dealt of the HP attack, and party HP heal by 80% of damage after the last HP attack of up to 50% of the HP. With regards to my thoughts on this fight, it's actually not so bad. Just be careful and be conscious of when the birds heal themselves once they reach 9%. If you take the route of allowing them to take the 20 turns within their force time, be sure to have enough turns for this, as after the 20 turns they will die, but in order to gain the S rank, you must beat the Spiritus within 50 turns. In the times that I have used Ashe, I actually enjoyed her, knowing that I ignored her since her Aldi was released. I do think that the rework brings her up to speed, but she's not necessary unless you want someone who can paralyze enemies, does thunder and holy attacks, and has a BT effect that prevents buffs to be granted on the enemies. The downside with Ashe is that if she is locked out of a fight due to having 2 elements, it's not that great. While she is okay, she isn't necessary going forward. We do have a character already that can paralyze and he is recent, and that's Fusoya, but it's up to you whether if you want to go for Ashe or not. Personally, I would recommend tickets, or if you want her you can use gems, or if you don't need her you can just skip. It is entirely up to you. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video, you can give it a like, or if you want to see more content from me, you can subscribe. But other than that, goodbye and good luck.